Senior Counsel William Ikudha Maema.
William Ikudha Maema is an advocate of the High Court of Kenya with 34 years post-admission experience. He holds a Master's of Law degree from the University of Cambridge and Bachelor of Laws from the University of Nairobi. He is a senior partner and head of the Commercial, Employment and IPT Practice DLA Piper, Kenya Advocates. Widely recognized as a leading expert in commercial law and intellectual property, William advises global corporations by Ivy League universities and public benefit organizations on complex legal issues.
Senior Counsel Patrick Luther Odongo.
Patrick Luther Odongo is the managing partner at Luther & Company Advocates, a law firm based in Nairobi. He has practiced law for over 33 years in constitutional, employment, land and environmental law, mainly representing public corporations. He has also served as a member of the Tax Appeals Tribunal. Mr. Patrick Luther Odongo holds a Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of Nairobi and a Diploma of Law from the Kenya School of Law. He is a Commissioner of Oaths and Notary Public. Mr. Luther was tutored by veteran lawyer Dr. John Mugalasinga Haminwa.
Senior Counsel Dr. Ruth Anyango Aura.
Dr. Ruth Anyango Aura is the founding partner of Odhiambo and Odhiambo Advocates, founding lecturer and immediate former Dean Egerton University Law School, pioneering its legal aid program, shaping legal academy pedagogy. She is distinguished scholar, author, former chairperson FIDA Kenya, lead member Euro-Africa Polycystic Consortium, and member of Presidential Task Force on GBV, including femicide. She has led trans-boundary transformative initiatives, including working with Government of Kenya and Africa Union and the United Nations and the International Development Law on women's, girls' rights, climate justice, constitutional implementation, and legal reform, advancing gender equality, justice, and research, and de-escalating global polycrisis.
Senior Counsel Dr. Mercy Mwara Deche.
Dr. Mercy Mwara Deche holds a PhD from the University of Nairobi and a Master's from the University of London. She has served the legal fraternity as a commissioner and vice chairperson of the Judicial Service Commission, member of HIV and AIDS Tribunal and board member, FIDA Kenya, and the trustee of Law Society of Kenya, Mombasa chapter. She is a legal consultant and senior lecturer, University of Nairobi. She has researched and published widely in her areas of specialization: property law, judicial independence, and access to justice. She has also developed key policy documents for justice agencies and the country, region, and the Commonwealth.
Senior Counsel Dr. Hassan Nuno Lakicha.
Hassan Nuno Lakicha was admitted to the role of advocate on 18th March 1993 and has practiced as an advocate for over 30 years now. He became a chartered arbitrator in 2005. He served the country as the chairperson of the Kenya Industrial Property Tribunal for 3 years between 2015 and 2018. A commissioner of the Law Reform Commissioner for 3 years between 2010 and 2013, where, among other tasks formulated by the Citizens Act and County Government Act, as a member of the Special Action Committee that addressed and advised the President on special concerns of the Muslim community in 2007 with regard to alleged harassment and/or discrimination.
Senior Counsel Koki Muli Grignon.
Ambassador Dr. Koki Muli Rignon is a senior lecturer, founder, dean, and academic lecturer of the Southern Eastern Kenya University School of Law. She has held several positions at SECU since 2011, including serving as the head of Counsel Secretariat and Corporation Secretary, and won runners-up Company Secretary of the Year 2023. She has also an advocate of notary, public, and commissioner of oaths at a certified professional mediator and court-annexed mediator, a fellow of the Institute of Certified Secretaries of Kenya, where she serves as the chairperson of disciplinary committee. She served as Kenya's ambassador and deputy permanent representative to the United Nations headquarters in New York, USA in 2012 to 2019 and returned to SECU in 2020.
Senior Counsel James Agre Mwamu.
With over 31 years of distinguished legal practice, James Agre Mwamu is an accomplished advocate of the High Court of Kenya and managing partner of MOA Advocates LLP. James Agre Mwamu has served in key leadership roles, including Vice Chairman of the Law Society of Kenya, Secretary General, Vice President and President of the East Africa Law Society. He was a member of IBA Bar Issues Commission Regulatory Committee. Currently, he leads the Mwalimu James Japheth Mwamu Foundation and chairs the Participatory Resource Center for Education, championing initiatives that empower and support less fortunate and vulnerable Kenyans through education, resource mobilization, and advocacy.
Senior Counsel Adil Arshad Khawaja.
Adil Kawanja is Distinguished Advocate of the High Court of Kenya with over 30 years exemplary service to the legal profession, a partner of the Denton, Hamilton, Harrison and Matthews, and is immediate former managing partner. He led the firm through its historic merger with Denton's, the world's largest law firm, and has mentored a generation of advocates who serve with distinction across the world. Renowned for his mastery of real estate, commercial law, dispute resolution, governance, and ESG, has currently served as chairperson of Safaricom PLC and has held board roles, including as first chairman of KCB Bank Kenya Limited, a committed environmental conservation and servant of the nation. Adil has honored has been honored with MBS and MGH for his outstanding contribution to law, governance, conservation, and national development.
Senior Counsel Ahmed Isaac Hassan.
Ahmed Isaac Hassan is an advocate of the High Court of Kenya with over 30 years of experience in legal practice, election administration, and public service. He was admitted to the bar on 23 February 1995. He has practiced law in the law firm of Ibrahim and Isaac Advocates, where he became the managing partner and specialized in constitutional law and commercial practice. As an advocate, he has served in the public service in Kenya and international civil service in the United Nations and African Union. He has served as a commissioner in the Karaoke Commission and Inquiry into the Atur brothers and the Constitution of Kenya Review Commission.
Senior Counsel Paul Lilan.
Paul Lilan is the managing partner of Lilan & Koech Associates, LLP, and the chairman of the Capital Markets Tribunal. He specializes in commercial law, civil litigation, arbitration, and alternative dispute resolution, electoral law, constitutional law, and conveyancing. Paul Lilan is also a governance professional, a certified secretary and associate of the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators. He has chaired a number of corporate boards, was a member of the Presidential Working Party on Education Reforms. He is a recipient of the Moran of the Burning Spear. Paul Lilan holds a Bachelor of Law, LLB, degree from the University of Nairobi, a Master of Management and Leadership from the Management University of Africa.
Senior Counsel Henry Ongicho Asuga.
Henry Asuga Ongicho is a distinguished lawyer of 29 years and managing partner of the renowned law firm A.H. Malik & Company Advocates. He is an expert in commercial litigation, conveyancing, and family law. He is also a renowned arbitrator and a member of the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators. Henry Ongicho is the chairperson of the Continuing Professional Development Committee on the Law Society of Kenya for the last 4 years, prior to which he was the vice chair of the committee for 15 years. He is also a member of board of directors of the Wildlife Research and Training Institute and previously served as a member of the Special Economic Zone Authority.
Senior Counsel Joseph Kipchumba Keegan Katwa.
Joseph Kipchumba Keegan Katwa has practiced as all levels of Kenya courts and tribunals since 1996. These include land dispute tribunals, arbitrations, commissions, and others. His National Land Commission and many others, Magistrate High Court, Court of Kenya, Court of Appeal Kenya, and Supreme Court of Kenya. He has also practiced at East Africa Court of Justice, sitting at Arusha, Republic of Tanzania, and International Criminal Court, ICC, at The Hague, the Netherlands, and at the IAAF Sports Law, sitting in London, United Kingdom.
Senior Counsel Mohammed Salim Balala.
Admitted to the bar in 1997, Mohammed Salim Balala, a senior partner at the Balala and Abed Advocates, has been in active practice for close to 3 decades in areas of law spanning environmental law, administrative and constitutional litigation, and electoral law. Balala is a long-standing member of and former chairperson of the Law Society of Kenya, Mombasa chapter. He has served with distinction for 6 years as both member and chairperson of the National Environmental Tribunal, a recipient of the Moran of the Burning Spear. He is respected mentor to many and whose career reflects public service, integrity, and commitment to the advancement of the legal profession.
Senior Counsel Rose Waidera Njoroge Mbanya.
Rose Waidera Njoroge Mbanya is a distinguished advocate whose career embodied excellence, integrity, and service to justice. Admitted to the bar in 1998, she brings together deep legal expertise and strategic leadership, further strengthened by a global executive MBA from USIU Africa. She is the founder and team leader of R.W. Mbanya and Advocates, Company Advocates, a family law-focused firm recognized for its efficient solution-oriented practice, including being named second runners-up of the Nairobi Law Firm of the Year in 2017 to 2018.
Senior Counsel Nazima Malik.
Nazima Malik is a partner in the firm of Kaplan and Stratton Advocates. She was admitted as an advocate of the High Court of Kenya in 1998 and specializes in tax disputes. She has represented Kenyan companies as well as multinationals in a broad range of tax disputes involving complex issues such as transfer pricing. She has handled the largest tax disputes in Kenya that have shaped the tax jurisprudence on many issues and public interest, which include VAT on exported services, double taxation agreements, and most recently, withholding tax in debt and credit card transaction. She has also served as the chair of the inaugural board of the National Legal Aid Service with a setup of provided free legal services to the indigent.
Senior Counsel Michi Kanyiri Kirimi.
Michi Kirimi Kanyiri was admitted to the bar on 29th December 1998 and has since built a distinguished career in dispute resolution, joining the partnership of Denton, Hamilton, Harrison, and Matthews in 2005. Michi was appointed as head dispute resolution in 2023. She is recognized as handling complex litigation and international arbitration with exceptional skill and ease. She has consistently earned top ranking in global directories, being recognized nationally as top female litigator, and celebrated her meticulous preparation and strategic insight. Her service to clients and contribution to society draw deep respect from clients, court, and peers.
Senior Counsel Richard Haney.
Richard Honey was admitted as an English solicitor in 1985 and moved to Kenya after some years of practice in London and Paris. He was admitted as an advocate in 2002. His practice in corporate law and principal client has been East African Breweries, Kenya Airways, Equity Bank, NCBA, Coca-Cola, and Diageo PLC. In 2008, he founded the firm of Counsel Hanley LLP, where he is now senior partner. He served on the board of Pan-African law firm Bowens for 10 years. He assisted the Law Society of Kenya with its office manual and was instrumental in supporting the State Laws Office on the introduction of Companies Act 2015.
Senior Counsel Ahmed Sheikh Adan.
Ahmed Sheikh Adan is an advocate for 23 years standing and managing partner of Wetangula, Adan and Company Advocates. Over and above the private practice, Adan was appointed by FIFA as one of the panel of experts to formulate policies, rules in conformity with FIFA statutes, organize national soccer elections in Kenya. He served as the chairperson of Communications Appeal Tribunal for a period of 3 years from 2013. From 2014 to 2020, he served as chairman of FKF Elections Appeals Dispute Board Committee. He practices law in Ethiopia and Eritrea and served as a legal and trade advisor to the African Union.
Senior Counsel Nelson Andai Havi.
Nelson Andanyi Havi is a graduate of the University of Nairobi and an advocate of 22 years experience. He served as the 49th president of the Law Society of Kenya and is the chairperson of the Retirement Benefits Authority. He is a champion for the rule of law, protection of human rights, and democracy. Significant amongst his many cases he has handled include the 21st September 2020 advisory by the Chief Justice to the President of the Republic of Kenya to dissolve Parliament and the successful challenge of the attempt to Ahmed and Constitution of Kenya through the BBI initiative.
Senior Counsel Dr. Muthomi Thiongolu.
Dr. Muthomi Thiongolu is a partner at Muthiomi and Karanja Advocates and a senior lecturer at the University of Nairobi Faculty of Law. He specializes in public procurement regulation, dispute resolution, electoral law, constitutional law, and international economic law. Dr. Muthomi Thiongolu is a Commonwealth scholar and recipient of multiple awards, including the Moran of the Burning Spear, Litigation Practitioner of the Year, Lawyer of the Year runners-up, and CB Adan jointly with others. Dr. Muthomi Thiongolu holds a PhD in law from the University of Nairobi and a Master of Law from the University of Warwick.
Senior Counsel Eric Deuri Njeru.
Eric Theuri is a former president of the Law Society of Kenya and a managing partner in the firm of Theuri, Wesonga and Company. He specializes in judicial service and constitutional litigation, commercial law, employment law, and construction arbitration. He is also a member of the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, a certified mediator, and also serves as a member of the Arbitration Committee of the International Bar Association and a member of the Anti-Corruption and Anti-Money Laundering Committee of the Commonwealth Lawyers Association.
Senior Counsel Elisha Sebede Ongoya.
For exemplary distinction in scholarship, mastery in litigation, and principled stewardship in the legal profession, Elisha Zebedi Ongoya has for 2 decades stood as the confluence of law, governance, and justice, earning the respect of courts, institutions, and colleagues nationally and internationally. He is an eminent scholar, celebrated for clarity of thought, depth of research, and authoritative voice in constitutional, electoral, commission, and administrative law, shaping public discourse. He is also a venerable litigator whose advocacy has shaped jurisprudence on devolution, human rights, electoral integrity, judicial independence, and the limits of state power.
Last but not least, Senior Counsel Immaculate Muringo Kasait.
Immaculate Kasait is Kenya's first data commissioner and first vice chair of the Network of Africa Data Protection Authority, with over 20 years of expertise in governance, compliance, and strategy. She chaired the task force that developed regulations for Data Protection Act 2019, shaping Kenya's data protection framework while promoting data protection regionally and globally. An advocate of the High Court of Kenya and breach facilitator, her excellence has earned recognition through awards including MBS Presidential Awards 2017, Vanguard Award 2023, and a zero-fault audit by the Head of Public Service. She holds an MBA from USIU Africa, a postgraduate diploma in law from the Kenya School of Law, and LLB from Makerere University.
Your Excellency, may we all arise for the ceremonial fanfare. Take our seats. Your Excellency, you may now retreat to your seat at the arena. Your Excellency, following your presentation of the letters of conferment for the rank of Senior Counsel to the 54 distinguished advocates who will henceforth bear this eminent title, this ceremony affirms their elevated place of honor within the legal profession. It also underscores their enduring duty and professional responsibility to nurture, guide, mentor, and inspire the next generation of lawyers. It is now my profound honor to invite Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, to offer her remarks and thereafter invite Your Excellency to address the Senior Council members. I thank you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the Right Honorable Speaker, Senior Counsel, Dr. Moses Wetangula, the Deputy Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, the Attorney General, Senior Counsel, Dorcas Oduor, all the Senior Counsel present, the President of the Law Society, the Chairman of the Senior Counsel Bar, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. Let me begin by congratulating each one of the men and women distinguished Kenyans who have been conferred with the rank and dignity of Senior Counsel. I also want to thank Your Excellency for finding time to confer this dignity upon our learned colleague. Today's conferment of this esteemed rank marks not only personal achievement, but also a national affirmation that the Senior Counsel's career, who have been conferred with that honor this morning, has met the highest standards of excellence. Section 17 of the Advocates Act makes it clear that only those who have demonstrated irreproachable integrity, exemplary professional conduct, and distinguished service may be elevated to this rank. Your conferment of the rank of Senior Counsel is therefore not accidental. It reflects your years of ethical practice, intellectual rigor, and unwavering fidelity to the rule of law. This honor also imposes on you obligations, and by being inducted into the rank and dignity of Senior Counsel, you now step into a calling of leadership within the profession. The younger generation of lawyers will continue to look upon you for guidance, not only in the legal craftsmanship, but also in ethical conduct. Your lives, your choices, and your professional culture will shape the future of the bar. You are now the custodians of our professional conscience, and that comes with the duty to lead conversations on ethical renewal and to model the virtues that distinguish law as a novel profession. I therefore challenge the senior bar to take the lead in mentoring advocates and in nurturing a professional culture where competence is inseparable from integrity. It falls upon you, colleagues, to ensure that the legal profession remains a guardian of justice rather than merely a marketplace of legal transactions. In addition, you have a duty to lead the way in nurturing a dignified bar-bench relations. The bar and the bench are not rivals. We are partners in a shared value of ensuring our constitutional project of upholding justice and safeguarding the rule of law becomes a success and a daily endeavor. The Senior Counsel Bar must step forward to restore and nurture healthy, respectful, and principled bar-bench relations. You carry the institutional memory and moral authority to remind the profession of the traditions that have sustained the legal practice for generations. And that is courtesy and mutual respect. I urge you to lead the way in restoring the reputation of the legal profession to that glorious past. Lastly, Your Excellency, the stature of the senior counsel who have been conferred this morning now stands beyond the courtroom. It also stands beyond their chambers. With this recognition, they become statesmen and stateswomen of our republic. They become voices whose counsel matters in the public square. And I urge them to use this elevated platform to promote national unity, constitutional fidelity, responsible civic dialogue, and the protection of our democratic ideals and our democratic institutions. Let your influence contribute to building a society that values justice, fairness, and the respect of the rule of law. I am very confident that you will rise to this responsibility with the same distinction that has defined your careers over many years. Once more, on behalf of the judiciary, I congratulate you on this honor. May you carry this title with humility, vision, and unwavering integrity. And with those remarks, it is my distinct honor and humility to invite Your Excellency to address this convocation. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Madam Chief Justice. Please let's take our seats. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the legal fraternity, we gather here this morning to confer the rank of Senior Counsel upon 54 of our distinguished advocates, men and women whose illustrious service, rigorous scholarship, and impeccable integrity have earned them a place at the very pinnacle of legal excellence. I take this opportunity to congratulate each and every one of you. Congratulations. You stand here today because you are beyond question, truly meritorious of the distinguished title of Senior Counsel. This is not only a badge of honor, but it is also a solemn recognition of merit, responsibility, and trust. It also reflects the constitutional promise of a nation anchored in the rule of law, protected by rigorous and robust institutions, and guided by a justice system worthy of public confidence. The legal foundation of this moment is firmly set out in Section 17 of the Advocates Act, which empowers the President to grant letters of conferment to advocates who have rendered exemplary service, demonstrated professional mastery, and upheld impeccable integrity. The Senior Counsel Conferment rules, particularly Rule number 7, set an even higher bar for you to require sustained excellence in active practice, distinguished advocacy before the superior courts, dedicated mentorship of younger advocates, faithful service to the Law Society of Kenya, meaningful scholarly contribution, and an impeccable standard of professional conduct. Across the Commonwealth, the rank of senior counsel is emblematic of the highest standards of legal craftsmanship and ethical clarity. In Kenya, as in India, South Africa, and the United Kingdom, among others, elevation to this rank is rooted in merit, public confidence, the strict scrutiny. Only the most deserving are called to this honor. And this is such a day. To the 54 advocates being celebrated here today, you have demonstrated exceptional advocacy in our superior courts. You have shaped jurisprudence, enriched legal scholarship, mentored younger members of the bar, and served both the profession and society with admirable devotion. Your ascension is equally an affirmation of the confidence this nation places in you to be guardians of integrity, champions of justice, and stewards of ethical leadership. With this honor comes an even greater responsibility. You are called to safeguard our democracy, to strengthen our institutions of justice, to support necessary reforms, and to help widen the door of access to justice. May I also take this opportunity to express my very sincere appreciation to the Committee on Senior Counsel for their rigorous, transparent, and principled evaluation process, led by Philip Murgor here, Senior Counsel. I was looking at the list, and it is a fairly balanced list. And it gives me the impression that some very meticulous process was undertaken for us to get to the men and women who today we honor as senior counsel. I have seen that integrity has been mentioned front, back, and center. And the highest level of integrity is to be faithful and patriotic to not just your nation, but also your profession. And I believe that you have earned this place because you have portrayed, you have worked hard to get yourselves to this point. I want to encourage you to do the utmost for our nation and to believe in ourselves. As the Chief Justice has said, there is need for us to build bridges between the bar and the bench, between the different arms of government, and between the different communities and different facets, religions, and beliefs. It is important that we appreciate that we have a nation to mind and to look after. And whatever it is that any one of us does, we must keep the greater national interest in mind. And I believe that your calling today makes that call much more present and much more focused. Your work upholds the dignity of this rank and reinforces public trust in our systems of professional recognition. As I said, congratulations to each and every one of you. I look forward to working with you in different aspects, and we will call upon you to render service to this nation as and when duty calls. Again, to all of you, my congratulations and my very best wishes. Asanteni sana.
Let us all be upstanding as we wind up with the national anthem. Tumalizie kwa wimbo wa taifa.
Hello and welcome to Ikulu Weekly. President William Ruto began the week by commissioning the National Police College Embakasi A campus housing units in Nairobi County, reaffirming the government's commitment to ensuring that police officers live and work in a dignified environment as they safeguard the country. He later presided over the historic graduation of close to 6,000 chiefs and assistant chiefs at the same institution, the first such comprehensive training of national government administration officers since 2016. This enhanced training, the president said, will strengthen grassroots administration, improve service delivery, and support the orderly rollout of government programs.
Any government policy that has been passed by national government or county government, it is our responsibility. It is your responsibility to support all development, whether they are being undertaken by national government or county government, so long as it is for the benefit of the people of Kenya. You owe such policy interventions support.
During the week, the head of state also received credentials from 6 newly assigned envoys, ambassadors from India, Italy, Costa Rica, Ghana, Georgia, and Gabon. Their accreditation reaffirms Kenya's commitment to deepening diplomatic ties, expanding trade networks, and attracting strategic investments.
In 3, 2, 1, and the launch of the reports.
Later, while receiving the Jukwaa la Usalama report, President Ruto enhanced a number of far-reaching reforms to strengthen local administration. These include promotion of all trained chiefs and assistant chiefs effective July 1st, 2026, issuance of tablets to all chiefs to enhance digital accountability, provision of